Hi guys, and welcome to Fxmarketstrategy. Hope all of you guys doing great. Hi Ola and Mazhar and Iman, how are you guys doing? So looking at the market right here, we can see the New Zealand was a little bit weak and Australian also. But if you look at the Japanese yen and franc, which should tell you the stock market is going down. But if you look at the Dow for SBX, watch out, this is a potential to come down, guys, okay? Potential to come down, this one. Be careful, this is a little bit tricky. This could be just a retest of the trend line, then it's gonna push further down. So there's a potential for this. As long as we don't break above this level right here, this is coming down. And this, if it's gonna come down, it's gonna probably visit the 3050, okay? Which is about right here. Okay, if this is gonna continue down, that's probably gonna come all the way down to here. This area, like this. If this will happen, if this scenario will happen. If the other scenario will happen, which it will break to the upside and continue up, then you're gonna be going to the 3300. Okay, but most likely so far, what the VSA is showing me right here is Japanese yen is getting strong and New Zealand and Australian getting weak. If this will continue like this, that's giving me indication the equity market is going to do a correction. Okay. Okay, that of course right now we have the opposite. Okay, so this, or say F, so because this is not the scenario we have right now. Okay, and we can put on vice versa, so someone doesn't. So I can use the VSA system to kind of predict the stock market movement. Okay guys, so right now the Australia and New Zealand are weak and Japanese yen and franc are strong and dollar. That typically happens only when the stock market is going down. Okay, so just something to keep an eye on. So guys, looks like the Dow is gonna come down. As long as it doesn't break this level at the top right here, we may be going to the 25,600. If this will continue down right here, that's probably a good target. If it does work out, this is probably a target area. As 25,400 probably is going to be a strong support. Okay. So quickly guys, let's have a quick look at the market. So this is the trend analyzer. You guys can check the moving average or SAR, whatever you want. It's pretty cool. So here, this is really important, guys. That's a tool each one has to have. So now it's giving me indication, as I said, the stock market is going to go down before actually it does go down. You know, it's kind of still ranging a little bit, but what's saying here? It's going down, and the farther down the Australian and New Zealand Canadian get to the red and get lower. So if you look here at the top, the Australian right here, see at 25. If this goes down to 10, and also New Zealand it's 14 if it goes down towards the 10, and Canadian 32 goes towards the 10 also, all of them through this red area, this is giving indication that the stock market is gonna fall. And if Japanese yen and franc, which is like 64 and franc is 61, are gonna get even stronger, then the investors are seeking the safe haven Japanese yen and Swiss franc, and they're selling the beta currencies, which is Australian, New Zealand, Canadian, and that's typical when the equity market is going either through a correction or a sell-off. Okay, so the system will give you indication about what could happen. If you come here, see, it's telling you Japanese yen is getting strong, buy Japanese yen, okay, and it's telling you sell New Zealand, sell Australian, buy USD index. This guys gives you the brief of the market about indexes and about currencies. Okay, it gives you the strongest thing, it gives you the best trades. It's really important too. Okay, you can see Euro New Zealand is a good buy, and of course pound New Zealand. So New Zealand was really weak. Okay guys, so if the stock market is gonna go down and the pound is a little bit strong, then pound Australian, pound New Zealand are gonna be the best buy. Okay, then pound Japanese yen, it may be ranging or going down. So dollar index, it did come all the way down here. It's, watch out guys, this is a higher low, which if it does hold, that's a good indication we're gonna see farther up. That's very important. You have this higher low. If this is broken to the downside and we're coming to check if we're gonna make a double bottom right here, that's another scenario. Okay, and the dollar index, sometimes it will be going against the SPX, so it's have a negative correlation with the SPX, as the dollar index also carries a safe haven status. So the dollar index, sometimes it will work like Japanese yen and franc, not all the times. Okay guys, if the dollar index will continue up, then investors are going to be probably either selling the gold because the dollar is going up, or buying the gold because equity is going down. Okay, so that's probably one thing to be looking at. Euro index, as long as the stock market is going to be going down, the euro is going to hold the ground here. Okay, so the euro is going to be working in this area. Maybe tomorrow, okay guys, maybe tomorrow if it goes up here, then it's going to come down. So really, I don't see the euros coming down now. It's gonna, euro dollar maybe, but all the other euros, no. You can see the pound, it did go up a little bit, then coming back down right here. Okay, so really, if you want to sell the pound, it will be against the franc or the dollar or Japanese yen. Okay, if you want to sell the pound. If you want to buy it, it will be against Australian or New Zealand. Okay, you can see the franc index start to reverse, and as there is a fear in the market. You guys see this big candle right here? You see this big candle? This fear in the market. So that's why the franc index is going up. The same thing for Japanese, but because Japanese yen is opposite, so you're gonna see it here. It looks like it's coming down, but this means because this is LFX JPY, not JPY LFX, so this is the opposite. So this means JPY pairs are coming down. So you guys selling Australia and New Zealand, the Japanese yen probably is a good idea. See, Australian did crash here. There's this one. You can see this sell is nice sell. It's beautiful. Okay guys, Australian, so Australian is gonna be weak, and your stop loss should be either here or there. Should not be more than that, because if you break this one, you can have a bigger stop loss right here. If you do break this one, then end of story. So you should look for something else. Okay guys, so Australian possibly will gonna come down. New Zealand did be expecting the same. See you guys, New Zealand is just a crashing. If we put another system, which is, let's say, put the ABC, see that big candle, that's a potential, that's all. See, this was a nice sell right here. So if you guys trade the small time frame in the ABC and you get this because you get a signal, then your stop loss should be at the top of here. Okay, and that's going really nice. So if you take the New Zealand going down and dollar and Japanese yen going up, so selling New Zealand Japanese yen and New Zealand dollar, probably a good idea. Okay, the same thing Canadian is going down. Okay guys, but really don't sell Canadian because probably the oil is gonna see the franc index is going up. So after the dollar and Japanese yen, this is, if I go back look at the Dow, it should be falling, you know, a little bit, but it should be continue to fall potentially. Okay, so New Zealand index is coming down. Canadian gold is flying up as the fear in the market, so everybody's seeking a safe haven as the index, as the people are afraid and they're selling the stock market, so they're buying the gold and they're not giving much weight to the dollar index. So really I would be buying the gold, I would not be selling it. Gold guys, if you can carry a gold trade from now to the end of the year, it will increase in January about 5%. So gold is going, I'll put it here guys. Okay, so gold, in my opinion, I could be wrong, will reach 1,900 in January 2021. Okay guys, so don't keep this as it was white. So we're smart. I'm too lazy. I'll go like this and put it. Okay guys, here. So gold possibly will reach 1900 in January, Watch out, the gold is trying to go up as the stock market is coming down, but also if the dollar index will get really strong, it may push the gold down. You can see the strong volatility in the gold right now, and that's probably two things are fighting over it. So you guys watch out for this one. But really, if you trade like even 5-minute time frame with the system, that was a good buy, that was a good sell, right? So that was beautiful. That was really nice and easy money. Hey guys, please don't forget to hit the like button for the channel. How much further down for New Zealand? It will depend. So it will depend on the stock market. If the stock market will continue to fall in New York session also as a profit taking or at a sell-off, then the New Zealand will be crushed so bad. Okay, so this will depend on the. Okay, you guys watch out for the oil. If the stock market is gonna come down, most likely oil is gonna push one wave down. You guys watch out of this one. Okay, this will be connected too much to the stock market. If the equity is gonna come down, this is gonna come down with it. So really, I would wait till New York session and get to this trade, because this is a little bit too risky now. DAX is the same scenario. These are the levels we highlighted yesterday. As you can see, we have some levels right here. That's probably too much. If we do fall from here, and that's potential to happen, we may be landing here, okay, at 11,750, because it's a round number, guys. Always watch the round numbers in the equity, because all of the big companies and banks and hedge funds are probably using also, they know the psychology of the round number, so they take action at the round number. That was a really nice run yesterday at the evening. The same thing, you guys see SPX is falling right here, it did bounce, so that's probably the leader right here. If this does not break to the upside, we're gonna see a huge, massive down wave, but if it does break to the upside, then the story will change. And after this big run right here, this possibly will get a correction a little bit, maybe not too much, but at least we'll get a correction right here. But this also not 100% guaranteed. Sometimes it will not have a correction. So anyway, you have to know what's the potential. If this has a potential to come down all the way, if it does break to the upside here, stop loss, then you're out of the trade, because this is a uptrend, strong uptrend, and you're going to a sell-off. But if this is going to sell, this is going to be really fast, and it's gonna go to 3,050 very fast. And if it does break this one, then you're gonna go a little bit lower. But I don't think if it's gonna go down, it's gonna go much lower. If it does do the correction, that's it right here. Also, guys, you don't want to invest everything in London session, because New York is much better in the trending, right? And many times you're wrong direction in London. So really, you don't want to go trading everything now, because the market can be reversing. Okay. So this is the same thing right here. Looks like it's gonna come down. Of course, the Nasdaq is gonna be, but Nasdaq will be the least to sell, okay, because it's very bullish and high momentum to the upside. Really, if you want, if you want to sell, you should sell it now. You see, it's holding ground. The Bitcoin probably is gonna come down. So bound could be a possibly. See, guys, this was the forecast right here to go up a little bit, then start coming down. It's going exactly with this line. See that line right here? It's going exactly with it. So if we go on the 1 hour time frame, that's from the weekly forecast. So it's going nice. So if I would to sell, I would sell the bound right here, and that will be the signal right here. And if you want to use the other system, right here, that's the signal started right here. So you guys, if you want to use the 15-minute time frame, and your stop loss should be at the top here. That's it. If it does work, if it does hit a stop loss, it's only like 30-40 pips, which is not too much. Then if it does work really good and the dollar index will get really strong, then probably you're gonna run to about 200 pips down here. So you have this. I think that's a potential good sell, guys. Okay. You guys please make sure, and the MACD also here, you guys please make sure you do analysis and make sure it's like good and stuff. And what we discuss here is the potential, right? It can work, it cannot work, and don't like exceed 1% in the risk. Okay, euro dollar, if the dollar index is gonna go up, then this is gonna come down. Okay, so euro dollar, I don't think it's gonna break the 1.14. I think it is gonna crash. The dollar Japanese yen, I think, is just gonna be a waste of money. Dollar CAD, you guys probably moved all that stuff from yesterday. If you want to take this buy, I would not really recommend to go buying the dollar against everything. You know, if you want to take this buy, then your stop loss should be probably down right here somewhere. Okay, if you want a closer stop loss below this candle, but really I would not recommend to buy the dollar CAD. I would go for selling the Australian USD or New Zealand USD or Euro dollar, better than the selling of USD CAD. See guys, Australian USD, we talked about it, and we talked about this correction yesterday. It did break to the upside. See the big candles right here. Now it's going really nice. See that? That's nice. That was the signal right here. So, and the stop loss should be at the top right here. So guys, how to trade the system smartly in 15-minute time frame. How much stop loss you take? 24 bips. Right now it's already 44 bips. Amazing. See, it's giving you the signal is sell Australian franc. Why Australian franc? Because the stock market is going down, so Australian is weak, and franc is safe haven, as franc is going up, so Australian franc is a good sell. Selling Canadian franc is the same story. Canadian is weak as it is beta currency, so it's getting sold off for the stock market, and franc is a safe haven, so selling Canadian franc is a good sell. It's giving even you the price. Of course, it depends on what time frame and all. The VSA signal will just to give you the signal. It will not rely on the time frame. It will detect the movement. Okay. And gave before the selling Australian, Japanese yen and everything. So you guys have tools to work for you to scan the market all the time. Your Australian, of course, is going to be going up, so we'll be buying this one if you want. But this, and you know, possibly, I don't think it's going to reach all the way up here. Possibly just to here, okay? To this level right here. 1.6450 or so. Here, guys, okay? That area. Then at that price, you should wait. Once you have a sell, you take the sell later on. Look at the MACD right here. It's beautiful. It's nice. When did the sell start? Right here. Okay. So guys, the sell right here. If you're using our system, where you should put your stop, if you take this signal right here. How many bips is this? It's probably 34 or 40 bips. 60 bips. Okay. Then how many profit right now? 70 bips. So you're already in, you know, break even or even 10 bips of profit trade. So you can put break even, risk-free trade, and you're in the money. Okay, guys. Euro Japanese yen is probably gonna come down, okay? It's probably a good sell. If you guys want the system, you can order it from our website. So guys, if you trade the 15-minute, you can take this sell if you want. Okay, sell started right here, and your stop loss should be right here, okay? Stop loss at 122.14, which is about 75 bips from now. And your target should be going to 120.48 right here, okay? So possibly you can get 100 bips for about 40 bips of stop loss or so. Canadian yen is going, of course, down as expected without even seeing it, right? Pound yen, it's probably going down because as Japanese yen is really strong. Okay, this is going with the forecast, guys. You can see this from the weekly forecast. Like, expected one wave up, then coming down. Like, this is just indication where it possibly will go, not exactly here, but it's coming down. You see, it's going nice. So if you go to our system ABC, see, if you trade something small, 15-minute right here, you can trade even 15 minutes with pound yen, you're gonna be in the money. That's beautiful sell right here. I will take this sell for sure. Stop loss is right here, guys. Here, I put it right here. Target, I would go for only 150 bips or so, like here. That's it. I'll be probably looking for this wave. If you guys go back to the Dow, it's probably crashing. See, amazing. So if you guys got in early, if we put our system, because it gives points, and I'm gonna put support. See guys, that's your first target, right? See, that's a beautiful double top. It did reverse, but watch out, this is a little bit don't put too much hope in this wave. This wave may die at any time. Okay, so don't put too much hope in this one. It may not continue. So just if you're in this sell, just make sure you have a stop loss, just in case if it does go up, it will not break you. But so far everything looks beautiful. It's coming below the trend line, the big candles. That's your first level. I'm gonna put the price here, guys. 25,800. If it does break this one, then you're probably gonna be looking at the 25,600. We'll see. If it does break below this one, then we're gonna look at this third one, which is 25,200, and that's your last target. Don't go for more than that. If you guys look at the Australian Japanese yen, it's beautiful. Okay, so if you look at this, also if you want to know the targets, you probably should be looking at something like this. If you want the smaller time frame right here, so that was the sell, that was your stop loss, and that's here. You probably should be in profit right now. So you're going at 72.60, possibly 100 more pips down. If this will continue all the way down, you're talking about 180 pips down. So pound CAD here, as we can see, the Canadian index is going down. Pound is also going down, so this possibly is gonna range, but it's gonna range towards the upside. Okay, so this is gonna range, but to the upside. Really is not the best buy. The best sell will be selling pound Japanese yen, pound dollar, and best buy. Yeah, I would go this way. Selling pound dollar is better than buying pound Canadian. However, the same time pound dollar may be coming down. You may see pound Canadian is going to the range and upside. So I would say the pound Canadian moving in for now is going in a wave like this. Ranging up and down like this in this channel. So really is not the best to trade right now. Pound Australian is probably better, but also pound Japanese yen, it's probably really nice sell, guys. Very nice sell probably, especially starting from here. You can see usually the first candle to give the signal is a big candle. See that one? See this one? So usually the first candle for a signal is really big, huge candle. See that one and that one? See this one right here, guys? That's you get volatility. I make the bars small so it doesn't slow down the computer, but see guys, that's a big huge candle. See this? See this big candle right there? Okay. See this big candle down here? See that big candle? So SPX is giving a sell, guys, okay? So the stock market is going down, which is good as we expected. Okay. But the Dow is taking it really slow, so we'll see what happens. SPX is going down, so this is probably is gonna push and going down strongly. So this probably is gonna push everything else very fast. So that's probably good. Hi Eric, all the systems are available in our website. So if you want any of the systems that are available on our website, then the fees are really small. And we also have this trend analyzer and the VSA meter. We have a lot of tools, and we're adding more tools. So we are developers. We don't get tools from some other place. We develop all our tools, and we keep adding really nice stuff. So you guys, if you want to join, you are most welcome. And the fees are really small. We sell the package 1 year with 58% discount for $249, and you access everything in the website just like Netflix. That's extremely competitive. You guys work in this field, and one trade, with even small trade, you can make more than this amount, of course, if you're in the right side of the trade. So the price is really competitive.